Flying monkeys are the narcissist foot soldiers, the people who carry out their dirty work with either blind devotion or calculated malice. These are the people who, knowingly or unknowingly, assist the narcissist in their campaigns of destruction, often spreading lies, enforcing the narcissist's twisted narrative, and turning against the victim without ever even questioning whether they are being manipulated themselves.
Bitch, congratulations. You posted yet another video about yourself. You be the monkey whether knowingly or unknowingly for that purple bitch. You be over here spreading the same lies she done said on her page about Leona, like she don't feed or take care of her kid. You literally repeat her lies and lies you heard from others verbatim. You even be using the names for her that others made up like Slopster and even Leona. I'm pretty sure that cross-eyed life coach bitch came up with that. You over on your page saying no one defends Leona the other day, but today she got flying monkeys. Bitch, make up your mind. Which one is it? I know which one. It's you. You over here simping for that stank purple bitch all the time then when you is confronted about it, you be trying to act like you isn't. You the one constantly bringing that purple bitch up and defending her CPS calling ass. Then when you is confronted, you deflect and say it ain't about the purple hoe. You constantly saying Leona has all these alleged victims, and that's exactly who you be the flying monkey for. This bitch steady sitting over there agreeing with the CPS caller when she come by and give her ass pats. And she don't say nothing when she say dumb shit like this.
She can't get to me. I don't even think of her.
Bitch, you under a clip of one of her videos on a channel that be steady talking about her. Oh, and ain't you the bitch that went and purchased a burner phone, got a fake number, called CPS in her area, and made up a lie about her and her husband and kid to shut her up? Sound like she can't get to your ass. How these dumb bitches say this shit with a straight face? Anyway, back to the purple hose foot soldier who be carrying out her lies with blind devotion. You know that bitch that say she won't take a link cause Leona can't handle a conversation? The same bitch that say she ain't trying to convince anyone here? Well, let's see if she can handle a conversation with this nice lady who being nothing but respectful.
We're not being manipulated, for we have strong minds of our own. Victims? Is she, Laura, the victim in your eyes?
Yes, she is. The CPS caller be the victim of harassment in her twisted brain.
No. Many of us have been a victim of hers. You're fighting her battles with your daily videos without knowing how many people she's hurt.
That's right, she the unknowing flying monkey for the purple bitch, but she too stupid to see that.
People who cared about her and she turned on us. Don't mean to be disrespectful at all, but you're looking like one of her victims yourself.
She is cause she be blindly devoting herself to this cause and she ain't getting shit out of it. The bitch barely acknowledge her existence. If she stopped doing this crazy shit, the purple bitch won't even acknowledge her at all. Case in point, Capone.
Look at her chat. She's got all the misfits in there. Even fools who went back to her after expressing how she hurt them. Not looking for an argument at all, but perhaps a rational adult conversation. Open your eyes and I bet you're a victim of hers also. Apparently you don't truly know her. Everyone can't be wrong and she's right. Think of that.
This lady over here spitting the truth.
Tinker going back after how Laura spoke to her. Why? This isn't about forgiving her. This is how she treats people. Tinker looked like a fool and a worse fool by going back.
Now listen to how this delusional bitch respond. Remember, she ain't here to convince anyone.
This has nothing to do with Laura. It's about makeup. Mobster who's convincing you that it's about Laura.
After this lady say several times she not being manipulated and she has her own strong mind, this bitch still trying to convince her that Leona be controlling her thoughts like she the Wizard of Oz.
You are being manipulated. You don't look at MN's actions because you're too busy looking at Laura's. MN has been doing this since she got here.
That's funny cause when I look at her channel, it looked to me like she was making videos about makeup and shit when she got here.
I'm not here to convince anybody. It is what it is.
Ain't here to convince anybody, but she finna comment again trying to convince her. Bitch, you completely crazy.
Why does MN have you believing this is Laura against MM? It's crazy. It's a delusional MM has always had in her head. Did you know Min's been swatted before? Do you think she's a victim?
Here we go again with this fool trying to make points that make her sound like she be standing up for the idiots who be breaking the law over words and opinions on the internet. Isn't that what she's steady over here trying to say Leona be doing? Ain't that what she's so mad at? She's so mad these things happen to her. Almost like she jealous and wish it happened to her. Don't be mad at Leona. Be mad at the fools who did this stupid shit. I don't even know what kind of point she be trying to make by bringing up a SWAT call. She just dumb.
Part of being manipulated is not knowing you're being manipulated. If you were thinking on your own, you wouldn't be here making it about Laura.
Bitch say this as she's steady trying to manipulate this woman into thinking she being manipulated. She telling this lady that she ain't thinking for herself. That's the definition of manipulation, bitch. The act of controlling or influencing someone, often unfairly or dishonestly, to achieve personal goals. We finna see more of that in the rest of this conversation.
Is not manipulating anyone. We are all strong women who think for ourselves. Actually, we love MM's reviews of Laura. It's factual and on point. What kind of human being calls CPS on a family? A family Laura knew darn well no child was being harmed? That's as low as one can go.
Then she say,
yes, I know she was swatted. Once again, her child had to go through Laura's abuse. The woman is dangerous and desperate. Whatever, keep simping for her.
Now listen to how this dumb bitch respond.
Yeah. Mothers are responsible for their children, not strangers, but you haven't seen MM go real-life docs over this tiny clip channel. Or do you think those things are okay?
Bitch, where you see her doxing over this clip channel. Once again, prove it. Saying a bitch have red hair ain't a dox. So where you see her doxing? Also, mothers are responsible for their children, not strangers? Is the bitch supposed to be psychic and know some creepy dude with a high-pitched voice was finna call the police on her and say she be trying to kill herself? There you go, blaming the victim again and standing up for the freaks who break the law because they can't handle opinions. You be sounding real stupid saying shit like that, like it's her fault she got the police called on her, cause apparently words and opinions online is illegal. Well then, I guess it's the purple skank's fault she got 5 CPS calls too? Bitch, you dumb.
Just because you don't like Laura, it doesn't make MM a good person.
Did anyone say it did?
If you've never disagreed with her in public, then you don't know. We can disagree, but I ask you to have an open mind and start looking.
There she go, not trying to convince people. She trying hard to manipulate this lady.
While an M is distorting, lying, and playing pretend, I'm just asking people to listen to her own words.
And you not here to convince anyone, right? This be the most manipulative shit I ever seen.
I agree with the statement that not liking someone's doesn't make their victim a good person. But in this case, and in my opinion, my own brain, as far as MM goes, and what I personally know of her is that she's a good person. Her thought process is normal. She's kind to her subs, and I've had personal conversations with her where she showed compassion.
Oh shit, I can see the smoke coming out of Blue Ball's ears from here. Is she finna accuse you of being a troll or being Leona? Let's see.
We can only judge people on YouTube from what we see and how we're treated. Even when I was in Laura's corner, I liked MM because she spoke truth.
Blue Ball's head finna blow up like a hot air balloon after this.
Yet once in a blue moon I'd go defend Laura and MM never cursed at me. Laura treats people point blank like shit. Have a good day. And I don't dislike Laura. I just feel pity her. I know she's in a bad situation now and I don't get pleasure from that at all.
This lady sound like a nice, reasonable person with good morals. But let's see how bitches Blue Balls be responding to this reasonable comment.
Everyone thought this at one time. She's not going to come out and tell you she's a psychopath.
Bitch is evidenced by you thinking the chainsaw bitch and the purple hoe be normal people. We know your psychopath radar be way off. You need to get that shit adjusted as soon as possible.
She's a chameleon who turns into whatever you need to hear.
Wait, didn't you say yesterday there's no grammatical errors like this? You gaslit this lady, but you used the wrong here in this paragraph. She was 100% right, but you told her she's repeating what she's been told.
Collecting personal info, addresses, and when you disagree with her, she will do to you what she's been doing right in front of you.
Bitch, show me one time an address got out because someone disagreed with her. Show me one time any personal info got out simply over someone disagreeing with her. Do you know this lady name and address? Cause she just admitted to publicly disagreeing with her and she seemed to like the bitch. Once again, try proving something you say.
Why is she trying so hard to get my info and distorting her own words?
Probably because you seem like the type of bitch that finna mail dead bunnies to her house that you stabbed and maimed. You also seem like the type of bitch that finna show up at her house in a clown costume to serenade her ass and then shoot her. Fuck, I don't know. But what the fuck you talking about with distorted words? Your brain be distorted. Anyway, once again, you claim these things but show no proof. Prove the bitch be trying to get your information. We all know she already know who you are, and you know that, which is why you hiding behind them blue balls.
If she stood for anything, she would be screwing around with people's lives to avoid taking her own accountability.
Whose life is she screwing with exactly and how? I'll wait. Better not hold my breath though. And what exactly is she supposed to be taking accountability for? Like I've said before, you like using all these words but have no idea what they all mean.
It's subtle like it's supposed to be.
Huh? The fuck is you talking about?
She's not a victim of my channel, but she's been playing one for years. Sorry, but it's so obvious.
Bitch, now I know you is fully crazy and need to be committed. Your entire channel is dedicated to her. You wake up daily and ramble with lies and all sorts of crazy shit about her and her life, and somehow she not the victim of your channel? Wow, once again. You nuts. Where is she playing the victim though? I ain't seen it. And I thought you said you only been around for months. How the fuck she a victim for years now? Are you finally admitting you was all the other troll accounts she proved you were? You worse than the purple skank at keeping up with your own lies. You mentally fatigued. So writing that one book wasn't enough, so she come back and wrote another after that.
Here's a question. How does her entire family go no contact on her because of her paranoia and crazy, but everything she's accused them of doing to her she's been doing to everyone here?
Bitch, you gonna have to break that down. What the fuck is you talking about, and why you so obsessed with this lady family? You act crazier than her psychotic sister-in-law. What exactly did she accuse them of? You clearly didn't watch her videos, because if you did, you wouldn't be saying dumb shit like you do.
I'll take the word of the people who's actually had to deal with her for years, and what I've seen her do with my own eyes.
There you go again, sounding creepy and wondering why this bitch would be trying to get your information. Why is you talking to a stranger on the internet's family? You sitting here saying she be the one going after people's family, but then you up here admitting you speak to her family? That's some creepy, line-crossing shit. You that invested in this bitch's life? As far as I know, her family ain't up on this shit, so the only way you be able to hear what they have to say is by you contacting them. Bitch, you a whole creep and a half. There's only one bitch I know of who is crazy enough to do some shit like that.
It's impossible for her to be a victim of her entire family going to great lengths to stay away from her own words, and it not be true.
Bitch, when the fuck she ever say she was a victim of her entire family, or that they go to great lengths to stay away from her? Once again, you twisting shit. How hard is it to stay away from a bitch? I know for you it's hard, but for normal people it ain't that hard. Now this bitch finna say some shit that gonna make your entire head spin like The Exorcist, so brace yourselves.
No one deserves to be stalked and harassed 24/7. I don't care what you've done.
Am I in the fucking Twilight Zone here? This bitch cannot seriously be saying this shit. Let me explain this for your slow ass in English so you understand. If what Leona do on here is considered stalking and harassment in your eyes, and you admittedly are doing back to her what she does, then you are also admitting to stalking and harassing her. The difference is you actually do it every single day, whereas she only be up on here once, maybe twice a week. Anyway, for you to be saying no one deserves to be stalked and harassed 24/7, and you don't care what they've done, then wouldn't that include her? Why is your constant stalking and harassment exempt from that? This why no one be fucking with you and commenting on your page. You contradict yourself with almost every sentence you type here. That be the craziest shit I ever heard. You admit to talking to her family and then say this shit? I'ma need a doctor to put my fucking brain matter back together like a puzzle, cause bitch, your stupid ass just made my cranium explode. You seriously be making that purple bitch look like Albert fucking Einstein.
She's only got away with it because she's leached into people like Laura.
Bitch, I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking brain dead at this point and don't know what you even be talking about. I don't think you even know what you talking about at this point. You fucking crazier than a hyena. I feel bad that you is this stupid. You the type of bitch that need a daily reminder to breathe in and out. This be proof you is the one who ain't capable of holding rational conversations. You the manipulator who be steady lying and trying to convince everyone. You basically everything you project onto everyone else. You the gaslighter, you the flying monkey, you the real lifer, you the psychopath, and most importantly, you the pussy.